everything happening just as he's entering, and then these fucking things coming in, slicing up his friends. He's not having a great time. He's fucking pissed. He's gonna first of all, he's gonna look at the one fucking God. Hold on. I don't know if everyone's back at full health. I don't think they are. Well, I don't think they are.
I'm working on it. Okay, I can only heal so fast.
I mean, don't worry, Molly.
Remiel can heal too. All right. Okay, no, we're fine. Okay, fucking, he's pissed. He's gonna fucking start hacking at this fucker with his sword.
All right, you can make up to 2 attacks.
Yes. The first one.
That is not going
fucking hell. All right, second one.
That will hit. Roll damage.
Okay.
As soon as I'm a cleric, it's over for you hoes.
Only 7. Fuck.
Is that including your duelist bonus?
Oh, you're right. Duelist bonus. How much does duelist do again? I need a fucking...
That is a +2 when you are dealing with just one-handed weapon. And because your greatsword is one-handed, because of your special modifications, it does count.
Yeah. Alright, so that's 9 damage. I need to make note of that.
Hell yeah. In that case, how do you want to slice through this thing?
God. I literally just imagine, like, when this specific one like pushed past his shield, like it kind of bounced off and then just hit him. Remiel just in a fit of rage just fucking takes his sword and just skewers the fucker right in the center of its eyeball.
I like it. You just slam your sword home, and that horrible grinding machine noise that it keeps making grows in pitch for a second before it is very quickly silenced. It falls off of your sword with an uncomfortable meat and metal noise, and you are now just left with the 2 rotating balls of blades. Oswald, it's your turn.
Alrighty, we're both still frazzled as fuck, right?
Yes, you are.
I will just open his fucking cell for him. He's capable. He was a gunner. He's capable. He can hold his own. And my face is prettier than his. If his gets hit, it's not a loss.
Yeah, you are way prettier than this man.
Yes. Alrighty. I don't need to roll for that as well.
You do not need to roll for it because you got that crit earlier. You know these locks like the back of your fucking hand.
Yeah.
So you fucking snap that thing open record pace, and Imran just sort of like burst out of the cell the moment you open the door for him, and he immediately makes for the front.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Hold it, you hothead.
What's he doing?
He's gonna. Can I like? I don't want to like yell at him, but I guess like my immediate thought is, holy shit, stop!
Okay, you know what? I'm going to allow you to do something because you were at one point this man's immediate officer.
Yeah.
Would you like to make me a persuasion check to try and command him?
Yes.
Go for it.
Ow!
Yeah!
That's what expertise gets you, baby. How do you command him?
Like he's running, I imagine, though it's like kind of like a fucking weak ass shamble, I imagine, like he's just frantic.
Yeah.
I think Oswald would just kind of stomp his heel, would kind of make that really loud clack kind of sound on the stone, and he'd be like, on your feet.
This man smells of sweat and alcohol that's just kind of been baked into his breath at this point, but even with all that, he almost instinctually clicks his heels together and turns to salute you once you give this sharp fucking order. You give a fucking Satsuki Kiryu like kill a kill fucking kill slap.
Yeah.
All right,
And
hell yeah.
you get his attention immediately.
All right, I'm gonna tell him to hold. Just
Yes, sir.
hold. All right, and then I'm gonna make my way to the last one if I can.
All right.
All right, so that'll be my next one. Yeah.
All
Who are you?
right.
Who's this one?
This one is a cell with a woman who looks way more beat up than any of the others here. She is missing. City?
Sorry. Singing it to my dad. Leave me alone.
It's dead.
So she looks way more beat up than anyone else present. Specifically, she has lost her right arm below like the middle of her upper arm. She is missing a couple of fingers on her left hand. She is scarred up like nobody's business, and she has just this air about her of absolute malice, but not in a sense of like she's going to kill you, just more she's really fucking angry right now. She's giving you the Kubrick stare, basically.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
I don't know how much help she's gonna be, but I mean, Oswald unlocked it for the other one, so when I get the chance, I will be letting her out. I'm gonna give her a quick, "Hey, beautiful."
She gives you a very snappy response in a language that you didn't recognize.
That's good. Okay, that's good. He's probably gonna. Yeah, that's what I expected.
They always yell at me like this.
They always yell at me like this. Anyway, yeah, that'll be my next move.
All right, Lucia, it is your turn. What are you gonna do? Hey, you, what you gonna do? You aren't bleeding anymore.
I'm not bleeding no more.
You are not bleeding anymore.
Yeah. Shit.
You
So
have just enough clearance that if you want, you will no longer take disadvantage for ranged attacks because Molly's given you a little bit of breathing room.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a couple of ranged options here. I don't suggest firebox because this is a closed room with a bunch of flammable shit, and you don't want to bake yourself alive. But you have a gun.
Let's use me gun on.
Is it a gun or the crossbow? Oh yeah, crossbow gun. Yeah.
Because I think I have a crossbow and I have a flintlock pistol.
Yeah, she basically has a flintlock pistol that is magical.
Okay.
Let's use it on the person towards my left, top left.
Yes. Give me just a sec. I want to go double.
Yay.
I want to go double check the damage that deals for you. That is going to be. Where the fuck is it? Hand cannon. That is going to be 1d10 piercing if you manage to hit. It is loud as fuck.
Alright. I just have to roll 1d20.
You need to roll 1d20 plus 5.
Ah. 13. Well, that's 5.
That is not going to do it.
Ah!
But you do, like, click the flintlock's mechanism down in a really cool fashion and bring it up to aim directly at the eye of one of these creatures. But unfortunately, one of these spinning metal plates deflects the bullet as you just let loose this deafening shot into its face.
Shit. I think. I have a spell that increases my luck, doesn't it? I'm wrong.
I believe you might.
Because I'm looking at Imbue Luck.
Imbue Luck. You will need to like take an action if you want to cast that later on, but you do have it.
That is there.
That is there.
So is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right.
Scheming.
Vanessa, it is your turn. What do you do?
Hi. Vanessa's gonna back up a little, and she's gonna medicine herself.
That is probably a good idea, speaking of which. I believe you... Did you get hit again?
No, I didn't get hit again. But I'm still bleeding.
Right, because, anyway, Noctis started blasting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not this started blasting.
Alright, you will take 2 bleeding damage before you can mend yourself, but go ahead and make a medicine check.
Okay.
The number you're looking to beat is 12.
Alright.
Ah,
Oof.
Sorry, that is not quite going to do it. You are going to continue to bleed for a little bit. Molly, it is your turn. Noctis, your
Damn
turn.
it.
Sorry.
No problem.
I was updating stuff. Okay. So they're like right behind me, right?
Yes, they are right in front of you. Thankfully, you're not bleeding because Chaboy took some hits for you.
Well, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna ask this funny, silly little thing. So the blades are spinning in the meat, right?
Like,
Like-
yeah.
Is the flesh seem to have? I'm essentially going like, hey, can I mend it so it stops spinning? It's flesh. I can.
they're right, you know.
That's a very interesting idea, but I'm going to say you couldn't do it with the mending cantrip. You would need to, like, drop a cure wounds, and that would heal.
Never mind then.
It was a good idea, though. I really like the lateral thing.
Thank you. Because my other idea is, Molly doesn't hit with her sickle like at all,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and I need to keep spells just in case there's another battle.
You gonna hook it in there?
Yeah, she's gonna do that
Go.
because
for
I
it.
need to keep half of these spells just in case.
Go for it.
So
Give it a shot.
nobody laugh. Nobody laugh at her. Do I just click the attack and spellcasting sickle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Molly, you're one of the only people to hit these things. Roll damage.
Yeah. Peggle.
You managed to like rake the tip of your sickle across its eye, and the keening wail that is going up from this thing just sort of grows in pitch for a second as it recoils.
She kind of like hits it, looks down. I did it.
Yeah, you somehow managed to get your hit past this whirling ball of blades just to like maximum disrespect it. All right, fantastic work. Noctis, it is your turn. What are you doing?
Can other people assist with medicine checks?
Yes, you can if you would like.
Okay, yeah, Vanessa I think is close enough. I would like to help her less dying.
Would you like to send
Aw.
Benry to try and help you out? Because you can set your familiar to help someone else.
Okay, gooey man, go help her.
Benry just like appears out from beneath your fucking. Are you wearing pants or robes?
As always.
Pants.
As always?
Oh, sorry, the first bit cut out. Did you say robes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. In that case, yeah, Benry just, like, pokes his head out from beneath your robes as soon as you so much as fucking think about calling for him. And he's just like, okay. And snaps off a really sloppy salute as he heads over to try and help Vanessa apply pressure. It is gross, Vanessa, but he's earnest. You're going to get advantage on your next medicine check to try and staunch the bleeding.
Thank you, Benry.
Okay. You're welcome.
Since Benry is occupied helping, what would you like to do?
Let's hit. Yeah, let's hit the remaining 2 with some Eldritch Blasts.
Eldritch? It is then. Go for it. Roll them.
God, no.
Excuse me?
Hey, what the fuck? You're a warlock! You're supposed to hit!
I think that's the first time you've managed to do that badly with an Eldritch Blast. Okay.
Matt's just like, well then, tugs that collar.
Ref, Alicia, can you roll me d20s, both?
Yeah.
If it's a save, they have advantage. They get bonus.
This is just a luck roll, I'm gonna say.
Oh, okay. Look at that. Oh my god.
You know what? Y'all get luck later. Y'all getting luck later. We need it.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Well, in that case, Lucy, you got the lower of the 2. Nothing. Could you roll me one of those Eldritch Blast damage?
No. Well, it looks like Lucia's not playing poker anytime soon.
No.
Okay, thankfully he rolled like shit on that one. That is one of his least powerful Eldritch.
Listen!
Jesus.
Okay, yeah, you are taking 8 force damage. Probably directly in one of your recently healed wounds.
Lucia, I'm so sorry.
It's tight quarters, you know. There's a lot of movement right now, and you didn't mean to. Okay. It is the turn of the augurs. One of them... Both of them are still spinning towards Molly, but one of them slips off towards the side, towards Remiel, specifically.
Oh boy.
And Molly, you're getting one, Remiel is getting the other.
Okay.
Oh boy.
This is for Molly. This is for Remiel.
Ah!
For Molly, 5 damage. For Remiel, 2 damage. Remiel, your bleeding is now at 5d4. Molly, your bleeding is now at 1d4. Remiel, would you like to take her damage as well?
Do we talk?
No. Not right now. It's occupied. This fucker now.
Remiel, let's roll that 5d4. That's an extra 12 damage.
Alright, we're down to 30. What was it? 34? 34.
Say, yeah, don't let the bleeding go. Don't let the bleeding go. The moment a cleric, it's over for you, Ramiel. I'm healing you.
Picks up a bone stack. Picks up a bone
The
stack.
minute I give y'all luck, it's over for you hoes.
Okay, what are you doing, Remiel?
Oh man. Oh fuck. God, how many these fucking things? Oh god. Alright. Remiel is gonna once again fucking do the thing he did last time and try to fucking skewer this.
Go for it. Roll me that breakthrough attack.
Yep. Yep.
Stacks.
Rabies stacks.
Rabies stack. Come on, roll the fucking thing. Roll it. Damn it! I pushed the button. I'm trying to click it too many times. There we go. Okay, ignore the. Alright. Okay, yeah.
Both of them hit. The first one just hits. Roll damage for it first.
Okay. Okay.
Deadass only heals Vanessa.
12.
Shit. Okay. Yeah, in that case, you managed to slam it right home where Molly just opened up a big gash in its eye.
Alright, and roll damage for the second hit?
The second one, I'm guessing you would like to advance and try to attack the second monitor.
Yes.
Alright. This one slides off your sword and just sort of pathetically slops on the ground.
I want to. Okay, Hannah. I'm sorry. I was thinking about like if Remiel just like skewers the fucking thing, and then while it's still on his sword, if he could like throw it at this fucker.
I'll allow that to be your extra attack roll. Roll me.
All right, and then the more damage.
Jesus Christ,
hell yeah.
That's a near perfect damage roll. How do you want to like narrate these two rotating orbs of knives?
Yeah, so Remiel looks at the one that just attacked him and would just fucking even though he's still wincing from the bleeding that's still happening, I assume it's probably a big gash on his side or something.
Yeah,
he's still gonna.
It is a lot of it's a death of a thousand cuts sort of deal here.
He basically holds his sword almost like a fencing sword and just like skewers that fucking big eyeball right there, and then as he does like a little spin motion and slashes at this fucker, while the eyeball that's in his sword is probably like melting or disintegrating or whatever. Yeah, just does a spin and just like slashes this fucking thing across like its eye across like its corneas or whatever. Just fucking.
You hear the horrible grinding of metal on metal before both of them stop rotating inside their metal shells and come to a hard stop, entwined in this wreckage of flesh and steel. You have successfully defeated the augurs.
Yay!
You guys did.
Molly immediately slaps Remiel on the fucking stomach with a cure wounds.
I almost want to say that Remiel almost gets down on a knee from and holding his wound, and Molly just slaps him across the face.
You know what? She does. She straight up fucking does. Level
just
2.
Fucking deck it. Okay, you heal by 12. Your wounds just sort of fill with mold and mushrooms. It's just as unpleasant as it usually is, but at least you're healed.
Molly kind of slaps, grabs face. You can heal. Use it.
Sorry. Too carried away.
Looks at everyone else. Does anyone else need the good slap?
Quietly rolls medicine on herself.
Who's stealing her own wounds?
That is still going to get advantage, so you are going to successfully heal yourself. You apply pressure. It is definitely going to stain your fancy, vestments, but it's better than dying.
And Remiel will use his lay on hands for himself to heal him, to get himself back to full. That is fucking 17. I think, 17 health.
All right. You have 18 points left. You can keep track of that in the class resource on your sheet.
Okay. I have 18 left? Okay.
Yes, it is 5 times your paladin level. All right. So, in the meantime, Oswald, there is this woman who is real mad, but you've stopped hearing the screams of the augurs. Are you still going to let her out?
I mean, yeah.
All right. You crack that bad boy open. She rises because she's been kind of crouched down, just giving you this unnerving stare from beneath her brow.
Yeah, I'm actually going to get out of her way so she can, come on out.
She like stomps.
I
She
see.
stomps on her way past you.
Stomp.
You're welcome.
You hear another burst of this language you don't recognize, ended with summoner.
Did did anyone from the other side of the door hear that?
Yeah, because it is quieter now. You
What
definitely hear
what
it.
what language was that?
It is
said
not
in?
one that you know either. It is one that nobody in the party actually knows.
Oh shit!
Ah.
All right.
Hey, can I tell him to open that fucking door now? It's quiet.
Too quiet.
Well, I didn't mean to my
You're
little
going to
brain.
order Imran to open the door?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, sir. And he immediately gets to work doing it. And the rest of the party watches as one of the people that they were sent here to find opens the door, only to find them. Oh. Hello.
Hello. Wait.
This
Are
is
you?
a big, scarred up orc.
Yep.
This looks like Emerin.
Yeah. Romeo will approach and say, "Are you Imran?"
Yes.
Thank God. Is anyone else in there with you?
Past him, you can see who you figure is probably Umair, the dwarf you were sent to find. And
Right.
in short order, Elsie appears next to Imran and just like with her left shoulder just sort of checks him out of the way to stand in the doorway. Gives you a glowering leer, just who are you?
We're from the Rogue Crush Adventures Guild. We were sent here to rescue you.
A rescue.
She flares her nostrils and seems almost indignant for a minute. Remil, can you roll me persuasion just to see how you kind of come out here?
Sure.
He's on his own.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So Remiel is just like trying to like he's a little bit in front of the door. He's not blocking it, but he's kind of like slowly puts his hand out. Like, no, I understand. Whatever's happening must have been awful, but please, we just want to make sure you're all right, that you're safe.
And she gives an almost imperceptible nod, and her expression does seem to lighten a little bit. And she looks past you towards the just mess of dead augurs and the distinct, like, very dark blood that is now coating your greatsword.
Yeah.
Molly will kind of like shimmy forward and poke. Anyone need healing?
You
Yes.
guys have not been touched. Oswald.
Yeah,
You and your fellow
yeah.
prisoners have not been touched.
Yeah.
I'm no cleric, but I can heal.
Yeah. I'll offer healing as well.
Well, it's very kind of you, but I don't think any of us are going to need that.
Who are you?
Yes.
Molly would kind of like shimmy. Sorry, new person. Hi.
Yeah.
She's trying to poses.
Elsie's glare follows you for a minute, Molly, but you are allowed through. Imran like backs the fuck up because this is above his pay grade.
Yeah.
Okay, I think. Well, I think because Oswald knows him, I think he's definitely gonna. And you know this crowd?
Huh. We were sent here for these three, but I wasn't aware there was another one. What's your name?
Oh, you know, the other one.
I don't know.
Yeah, the other one.
Well, there's Emerin, there's Elise, and Remiel points to Emer, and there's Emer.
How about a trade? I'll give you my name and you give me yours.
Not a fair.
I suppose that's fair for the people who came and did whatever you guys did to those things. The name's Oswald. Oswald Rubalcaba.
Pleasure to meet you, Oswald. I'm Molly.
Oh, God.
And you
The
may
fuck
call me
is that?
Remiel.
Is that a rat?
Is that a fucking rat?
Is that a fucking rat?
Yeah, he rubs one of his ears like her voice is hurting him a little bit.
Oh my god.
You okay? I can heal you, though.
No, I'm good, thank you.
Vanessa, where's you going?
Yeah.
We're trying to
He's investigating.
Like, I gotta
Wait.
We will get to the investigation in just a sec, but I like where your head's at.
Yeah.
Oswald is all the way over here because there is mild concern for this fucking dude back here. His immediate wasn't to go to the door; it was kind of up at this guy.
Yeah, Remiel was gonna
look up at the sky
and just said, "Is that him there?" And just walk over.
Yeah, he's in pretty bad shape.
Has he moved at all?
No.
Barely. He is only barely moved since you've met Oswald.
Yeah, Remiel will put his sword down and just kind of, approach carefully. Excuse me, Ume?
He's breathing heavy as you approach. But he does turn a little bit to kind of like look at you.
I was sent here to come and get you from we were sent here. Sorry.
Molly just kind of looks at him like,
We're saying I.
Lucia just bumped.
I can't. Who literally healed your ass?
No. Remiel would not. Remiel would not. So that was me. That was a me thing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. We were here to come and find you from Marigold, the Church of Elbrin. Do you remember her?
Marigold.
Yes. She was awfully worried about you. I can see why.
He coughs like there's fucking cobwebs in his throat.
Remiel will slowly step in and offer a hand to help him up.
You can tell that this is a man who is like real in shock.
Molly kind of like holds onto Remiel's hand. Actually, can I try something? Just real fast.
Okay.
She'll kind of like scoot in, get on her knees, scoot closer. Hey, she picks up dirt. Here's something to help you calm down and focus on something. And she'll use Druidcraft and bloom a marigold flower. And kind of just like offer it to him.
You managed to get Umair's attention with that and kind of give him something to focus his tunnel vision on. And he very, very slowly nods like, okay.
Sorry, take your time. She'll offer the flower to him.
He kind of like absent-mindedly takes it in his hands, kind of cups him for it.
Right, just focus on that and breathe through a bit, and come out when you're ready. All right? Okay. She kind of just shoots Remiel out like, go, you need space.
Okay. Remiel will.
She'll sit right here though.
Yeah. Remiel will approach Oswald. Since seems like the least fucked up of everyone.
He's definitely already kind of standoffish.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a bit standoffish. He's kind of crossing his arms and wants to
Yeah.
put as much distance between himself as you, just not, you know.
Is this out of like I don't trust you or
Yeah.
like
Yes.
okay? How long have y'all been in here?
Well, them, I'm not too sure. I've only been here a couple days.
Was the man who took you? Do you know his name?
Oh God. Me myself, AJ, forgot his name. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think. Okay. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that spindly looking old man. Yeah, Granimus.
Remio looks. He looks like he kind of was hoping it wasn't that answer, but clearly was, and he's not happy about that.
Hey, he spits because he's pissed like that. He's like, fuck that guy.
Just hoping it wasn't him. Thought he was one who could be trusted, but it appears that's not the case.
Well,
Certainly far from it.
You and me both.
Right, well, we need to get all four of you out of here. We'll deal with Granimus ourselves.
I would like to interrupt this conversation here because Vanessa's doing something very important. Vanessa, I want you to make me 2 checks. I want you to make me an investigation roll, and I want you to make me an arcana roll.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Arcana.
I'm going to say that specifically you get advantage on this arcana roll. So we can take that 17.
Thanks.
Investigation. You notice that the blood trail, which was kind of a mix of fresh and dried, that was heading from the southern room to the sort of prison block here. It splits into 6. One path going to each of these slabs. And the ones right here and right here are dried and older. The other 4 are fresher. As for Arcana, Vanessa, you've felt bad vibes before. This feels wrong. This is the bad vibes.
We are in the nightmare dimension.
We are in the nightmare dimension. But
would you say this place is the origin of the bad vibes?
It is. It feels like it. It definitely feels like it from what you've like felt before. The thing is, it makes you feel kind of angry. Not an angry that you probably source within yourself, though I think Vanessa is probably the type to like be indignant that this would happen in the first place. Am I right on that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But angry in the sort of way that it feels like when you're channeling some of your offensive magic. And I think that's probably when it hits you. Whatever he's doing here, whatever he's trying to cultivate, there was a reason that none of these prisoners appear to be harmed at all. And that's because he wasn't trying to harm them physically. You remember a lesson taught to you by your mentor, Balbus Berkowitz, about a specific section of magical theory called the theory of sympathy. Where certain types of magic have a corresponding emotional vibe, one that can influence the power and direction that a spell can take if the right emotion is present. This is not like a prison of stock, though it might have been at some point. This is a prison where he was cultivating feelings of terror and negative emotions.
Vanessa, like as everyone was chatting, Vanessa was just sort of looking around, looking at everybody, seeing if they're like physically hurt, which they're not. And she's just sort of investigating the room, looking at the blood trails and stuff. And I want to say, before she has that realization, she's sort of like at this table, and she's sort of like bent down to look underneath it. And when that realization of the emotional part of magic hits her, she suddenly stands up and like slams her hand on the table.
I think that probably gets the attention of everybody in the room because it's otherwise dead silent in here.
Yeah. He's gonna fucking jump. He doesn't trust. He's out of his mind and not trusting any of you.
Mm-hmm. Vanessa?
I apologize.
What is it? Did you find something?
I'm sorry, sir. She turns to Oswald. What was your name again?
The name's Oswald.
Oswald.
Yes.
Are you willing to describe what you've witnessed here?
I think his expression goes, I think he's looked kind of irritated up until this point. But I think when you say that, he does actually, it kind of drops. Because just the thought of it, I think, kind of puts a pit in his stomach.
Would you like me to describe what you've been seeing here?
Yes.
Because I think that's kind of an armor-piercing question.
Yeah.
You have seen Granimus drag corpses in here. You've seen the augurs that have stared at you and screamed at you to foster this hostile environment. You have felt genuine fear, which I don't think is something that you were looking to feel.
Definitely not.
And you do remember some of the things that he would show you. The implantation of metal into corpses, the amputation of limbs, the vivisection. What you can't remember is the faces. You can think back to it, but you remember the procedures, you remember what was going on, you can't remember what they looked like.
Yeah.
They were
Is that
generic corpses. And that it feels like something about that is missing.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, is that out of, I don't know if this is relevant at all, but is that out of something, just genuinely there was something wrong with the corpses, or is that me perceiving it that way?
The disconnect here, and you can feel the disconnect, is you saw corpses, you saw that they had faces. You don't remember what the faces were.
Yeah.
It may not have been a problem with your perception in the moment, but it's certainly a problem with your perception looking back on it. You should be able to remember this. Because it's been the only thing you've watched for the past 3 days.
Yeah. I think with much reluctance, he wouldn't tell her now. I don't think he would tell her now just because everyone else in the room has witnessed it. I think he will.
Yeah.
He kind of makes that face like, oh, he was dreading being asked that, and he didn't even realize he was dreading that. But he makes kind of like a